He says, or regarding a festival. The Greek word is heorti, and it refers to a feast day, such as the feasts of the Lord found in Leviticus 23. Okay? That's what he's referring to, but it could be a feast day anywhere. I mean, the word is just simply a word. It could be a feast day in the Ephesians held, okay, whatever. But that is not what he is speaking of. He is speaking, once again, the context is the law of Moses, having nailed it to the cross. That is the context. Okay. Any mandated feast day of the law of Moses is done. It is completed in Christ, and it is obsolete. That's it. So for somebody to say that the fall feasts of Israel or the Jewish fall feasts were not fulfilled or were waiting for them to be fulfilled, they are teaching blatant heresy. It's not just bad doctrine, it is blatant heresy. And the reason why I say the Jewish feasts are the feasts of Israel is because that is not what they are. They are the feasts of the Lord. To say that the feasts of the Lord are in the law and the Lord has fulfilled the law, it means that those feasts are fulfilled. They're done. The work of the Lord is complete in them. Like I said, though, there's a difference between the completion of the event by the Lord and the application of that event to the individual. The application comes when the individual believes. Okay, everybody got that? So Israel is not yet saved. I'm talking about national Israel. They are not yet saved because they have not come to accept Christ as the fulfillment of these things. Okay, they don't even accept the Bible. I mean, most of Israel's completely secular, and the part that isn't is so stuck in their own written code that the Bible is merely an afterthought at best, unless it's a day when they pull it out and they read the parts that get them happy, like the Feast of Esther. Oh, we prevailed, okay? And they don't even understand that what they're reading points directly to Jesus Christ and his work, the dispensations of man and the fulfillment of the law. All of those things are seen in the book of Esther, but that's not what they're looking at. And so it means nothing to them. It's a cultural thing that they have applied to their lives with no meaning beyond that. And it's a very sad thing. Okay, read it again. Any mandated feast day of the law of Moses is done. It is completed in Christ and it is obsolete. A Christian is not to let anyone judge him for not observing such a feast day. This is plain, clear, and not difficult to understand. Paul next says, or a new moon. The new moon is the first day of each month of the Hebrew calendar. Okay, you've got the full moon, which happens on the 15th day of the month, right? We just went through a full moon here. So if you go on the Hebrew calendar, oh, she's sneezing. The Hebrew calendar, it would have been the 15th day of whatever month we're in. What month are we in right now? Do you know?
November.
No. It's, what is it? Okay, it's whatever. It would be the second month. What is the second? Okay, anyway, the 15th day of the second month is what we're in right now. And so 2 days ago or whenever the full moon was. Tishvan, that's right. Heshvan. I took Tishri and Heshvan and put them together. Heshvan. What?
No, I was just going to say, we should probably know that because that's when John the Baptist's father went to the...
Yeah, we should know the calendar because of exactly, but I just don't keep those in my head because it's not really important to me.
I forgot the month.
Yeah. Well, his was the 8th month, which I can't remember what that is anyway. But he was in the 8th. He was the 8th course, so it would have been the 4th month. Anyway, don't confuse me. Right. But we're talking about the new moon. The new moon is the first day of each month of the Hebrew calendar. Okay. This note from Paul is referring to observing this day as a type of celebratory feast under the law of Moses. It is referred to over 20 times in the Old Testament, and it is an observance which the Jewish people faithfully adhered to. A Christian is not to let anyone judge him for not observing a new moon. This is plain, it is clear, and it is not difficult to understand.